Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing a review on my HOYT RX7 ULTRA. Now, if you have watched any of the videos on my channel, you see that the year before I had a VTM 34. I rocked that all last year, bought that brand new. Great bow, love the aluminum bow, shot a really nice mule deer with it. But this year I decided to change it up and go with the carbon bow from HOYT. Reason being, I shot one of my good buddies' bows a couple different times who has the RX7 ULTRA, and shooting them side by side, you kind of see the little differences. If you love to shoot your bow a lot, you can feel the different things, the smoothness, how much it actually dampens from the shock of the arrow, how it feels in your hands. Now, that's why I kind of decided to switch over to the RX7 ULTRA. Biggest reason, as hunters, most of the time we're spending in the woods is going to be during the colder months. Talking August all the way through December. I shot a deer this year in December with my aluminum bow, and it was painful to hold when you got into the 30s and 20s without a glove on. And I always shoot without a glove on, so it was a little painful, and it kind of made me tense up, so I didn't like that. I wanted something that was comfortable, warm to the touch. Right now here in Colorado, it is about 32, 33 degrees out here, and I am not having an issue with this carbon. It feels warm to the touch, very smooth. It doesn't bite the hand. I really, really like that factor. Now, secondly, vibration. The carbon, I think, does a way better job than the aluminum. Don't get me wrong, the aluminum bows are fantastic. I still think that is a phenomenal bow that they built. But there's something magical about carbon. When you shoot, it just disperses that hand shock, I think, that much better going through the riser. And I think that this riser that HOYT made is just so much better from years past. I had a RX4 Ultra for 3 years, elk hunted with it a ton, and this is just so much better. They got away from that tubular design and went more narrow and slim with it, which I just think brought it together a little bit better, made it work more. This is the exact same riser you're going to find on the RX8 Ultra, and I think that it was a smart move keeping it because it's fantastic. Talking a little bit about specs, axle, you're going to be looking at 34 inches. Your brace height here, you're looking at 7 inches, and they're advertising that the weight is about 4.3 pounds. Now, I weighed it. I did take off the stabilizer piece down here, the little doinky one. Bare bow, I weighed it, and I was getting more like 4.5, but if you watch other reviews, they're taking off the rubber everywhere, and you're getting close to that 4.3. All in all, though, extremely balanced bow. It's amazing balance wise. I have shot it multiple times without the stabilizer, and it balances almost identical with the stabilizer. Now, yes, you are a little bit more steady when you're holding the bow at full draw with a stabilizer, but balance wise, it's phenomenal. Now, speeds out of this thing, extremely consistent bow with speeds, extremely consistent. I have a 485 grain arrow right now, and I'm pushing about 290. I'm at 73 pounds of draw and fairly pretty new string, so it's still shooting really fast. Their IBO they're putting out for advertisement is 334, so it's still shooting absolutely phenomenal. Now, one of the things here, you can change your let off by just moving it left or right. Right now I have it on here at 85% let off. I'm okay with the 85%. Rocket does pretty good, so I'm good with that. Now, that's one thing that's gonna be a little different is with the new RX8 Ultras. The cam system's a little different. Besides that, you're gonna get pretty much everything the same. So now, let me shoot a couple arrows out of it, and this is gonna be a pretty easy test for you. It's wide open. We're in the middle of the woods here in Colorado at an archery range. It's pretty dead quiet, so anything you're hearing is the bow. Back wall is absolutely solid. Now, dropping off into that valley, drops off nice and smooth, and then it's just not aggressive trying to throw you forward. Super smooth. It is a little bit louder than what you're gonna get if you have the standard HOYT strings on it, just because these gas strings, I have no dampeners on them. If I did, I'd probably get it a little bit quieter. Very, very, very smooth bow still. I really enjoy shooting it. I can't say enough good things. If you're in the market and you're looking at an RX8, but you don't want to spend the money, so you're about to just jump to the aluminum bow, I would look back and see with the RX7s, a lot of them are on sale. A lot of people are trying to get rid of them to go to the RX8. And if you don't want to spend a couple extra $100 to jump up from an aluminum bow to a carbon bow this year model, then look back and look at the RX7 Ultra and the RX7, and I think you're going to be really, really surprised. Shooting them side by side, you'll see a difference, definitely with the cam system on the 8, but it's not enough to make me spend an extra $500, $600 when you could just get RX7 and be extremely happy as well. All in all, I think this is a phenomenal bow. If you're looking for a new Western outdoors bow and trying to go something in the backcountry a little bit lighter, RX7 Ultra, that's what you want. Thank you, guys.